Does your compensation package include company stock in the form of restricted stock units, aka RSUs? Pretty cool, but what are you supposed to do with them once you receive them? Hi, I'm Ken from Hoyt Wealth Management. I'm a certified financial planner. This short video is all about RSUs. Stick around. By the end of the video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to manage your RSUs. Let's quickly recap what RSUs are. RSUs are simply shares of company stock that was granted to you as part of your total compensation package. The shares become yours over time, i.e. over a vesting period. Once the vesting period has happened, shares of stock are simply deposited into a brokerage account in your name, usually at E-Trade or Morgan Stanley ShareWorks or Fidelity. Receiving vested shares is very similar to receiving a cash bonus, except your company takes that cash bonus and buys company stock, whether you want to or not. Your company will sell some of the shares to pay income taxes, much like they would with salary and bonuses. Once you receive the shares, well, you can either hold them or you can sell them. If you're bullish on your company's prospects, you can always hold them. Just be aware that you are already heavily invested in your company simply by working there. If you do decide to hold on to them, try to keep your total holdings in your company at 10% of your net worth or less. Otherwise, you'll be under-diversified or over-concentrated. My advice is to sell your RSUs as soon as they vest. The proceeds can then be invested in something more diversified, like a low-cost index fund that tracks the entire stock market. Depending on your situation, it might make sense to park some of your proceeds in an interest-bearing account that is safe, such as a money market mutual fund or high-yield savings account. Here's a few things to be aware of. When you receive your shares, your company will typically withhold 22% of the shares to pay for federal income taxes and a separate amount to pay for state taxes if that applies to you. The problem is that 22% oftentimes is not enough. For example, a married couple earning over $400,000 a year combined, including their RSUs, is actually in the 32% tax bracket. So 22% is not enough withholdings, and so they're going to be in for a nasty surprise at tax time. Secondly, there will be no more additional taxes if you sell them right away. If you hold on to them and they go up in value, then the gains at that point will be subject to ordinary income taxes if you sell them within a year, or the more favorable long-term capital gains tax rate if you sell them after a year. So if you do hold on to them, try to wait at least a year. Lastly, if you own RSUs and incentive stock options and have ESPP, Employee Stock Purchase Plan, available to you, your situation is somewhat more complex. Oftentimes it makes sense to sell your RSUs while at the same time buying your stock options and enrolling in your ESPP plan all at the same time. To summarize, managing your RSUs can be a fairly simple process. By understanding what to do with them and planning for taxes, you can make informed decisions that align with your financial plan. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe to receive more insights from me, Ken Hoyt, or schedule an introductory call using the link below. Thank you for listening.